morning, everyone. Welcome back to another work week in my life. My name is Asselin if you're new here, and if you are new here, I'm a CPA at a Big Four firm, but also a content creator, and I have a podcast called In Bloom Podcast, wherever you listen. And it's Monday morning, and I have been up for quite some time, so if I look tired, there's a reason why. My fiance Griffin gets up at like 4:15 every day during the week and goes to the gym, gets to the gym around 5. And I normally do not hear his alarm or even really hear him, or if I do, I fall right back asleep. And this morning, I heard his alarm going off, but it was super quiet, so it was just confusing me because I was like, is this an alarm or not? Because it just didn't sound like an alarm. So I ended up waking up before him, and I was like, I think your alarm's going off, and it was like 4:12 because I wasn't gonna look at my clock, but then I did. And then I never fell back asleep. I tried to for like an hour and a half, and then I finally not an hour and a half, probably like an hour and 15 minutes, and then I was like, you know what, let's just read. I'm up, let's read. So I just picked up my Kindle and read until it was time for me to get up and go to F45. So I went to F45 and I just made my protein breakfast smoothie, the cherry one that I've been making a lot, as y'all know. This morning before work, it's 7:42 and I'm waiting on Griffin to finish showering so I can shower. But I am going to submit some links for some live content that I posted yesterday for a brand, and I need to record a voiceover for some stories, but that won't take long because I just have to record a voiceover. So I'm gonna do that this morning on my computer while I drink my smoothie and wait on Griffin. But y'all know the past few weeks have just been a little off for me because I was like sick the last 2 work week in my life videos I did, and this is like my first full week being like back to normal since before I went on vacation at the end of July, so it's like crazy. And there's just like so much going on. I can't believe August is already like halfway done basically. But I want to get this done because I want to read a little bit before I start work for the day, because I am getting close to being done with the book I'm reading right now, which is done and dusted. And it's so funny because I vlogged this past weekend, and in my vlog I literally described the book as delicious, and I hadn't even gotten to any of the spicy scenes yet, and I was like, oh my god, it's so delicious. So it's just funny that I described it that way, and I hadn't even gotten to any spicy scenes yet, but it's definitely one of the spicier books I've read, but it's really good, and I just want to finish it really badly because I have so many books I want to read right now. But it's also just really good, so I want to read it. But we do have a very exciting sponsor of today's video, and once I shower, I'm about to go put on my Skims Fits Everybody underwear and my Skims Fits Everybody scoop bralette that I've been wearing like my job. I did a little try on of some of the pieces and showed you all some of my favorites yesterday, so I'm gonna go ahead and insert that clip here and show it to y'all. It's no secret that I am a Skims fan. I'm a Skims lover. I eat Skims up. Y'all seen it all over all of my socials for quite some time now. I specifically wanted to share the Fits Everybody collection from Skims with you all today. It's been one of my recent favorites. Y'all, when I tried on this underwear and these undergarments for the first time from the Fits Everybody collection, I expeditiously ran to my undergarments drawer, and I am cleaning it out so I can make room to totally replace my collection with Fits Everybody by Skims. Skims is truly creating the next generation of underwear for every body. They have sizes available from extra small to 4X so that you can find the perfect fitting for you. The first item I want to show y'all is the scoop bralette, and I have it in the shade Onyx, which is just like a true classic black. It has adjustable straps, very comfortable band that makes it really stay in place. It's super stretchy, and I have been wearing this like clockwork. I wear it every single day when I'm working from home. I wear it when I'm running errands. I feel supported, but I don't feel uncomfortable. The next thing is the push-up bra in the shade Sienna, which I'm wearing right now. So if you've been wondering why the girls are girling a little bit harder than usual, it's because I'm getting a little help from Skims. I don't always love wearing regular bras, but a lot of times when I'm wearing lower cut bodysuits or shirts like this, I want my chest to be a little lifted. The Fits Everybody push-up bra is perfect because it's super comfortable and you just want a little extra lift. The Fits Everybody push-up bra is perfect for you. Then I have this racerback bralette in the shade Mika, and this is so perfect for those racerback sort of tank tops that I typically wear a lot during the summer. I have so many shirts that have a little bit more of a halter cut neckline. I always am finding myself struggling to find what kind of bra to wear underneath, especially when I don't really want to be wearing a real bra. So this is perfect because it stays totally hidden underneath my tank tops, and the straps are also adjustable, which I love. I really wanted to try out the Fits Everybody Cheeky Brief as well, and this is in the shade Mika. And I wanted to try these out because I have the Fits Everybody thongs, and I'm actually wearing one right now, and I absolutely love them. But I wanted to really try out one of their cheeky briefs as well. And I love them just as much as the thongs. They're so great. The fabric is buttery soft, and it truly feels like you just aren't really wearing anything. So it provides the ultimate comfort. The fabric literally stretches to twice its size without ever losing any shape. So it really helps you get that perfect fit every single wear. I know y'all just saw how much the fabric stretches. I have the Fits Everybody Boy Short in the shade Sienna, and I really like this color. I feel like this is sort of close to my skin tone. I think these are really great to wear when you're maybe wearing shorter dresses or shorter skirts, and you don't necessarily want, you know, everything to just be out. It just helps me feel a little bit better when I'm wearing those shorter things, because it's kind of like I have on a little pair of shorts underneath it without being like too obviously shorts. These are also extremely comfortable to wear underneath jeans, or if you're just wanting to sleep in some comfortable underwear. And I'm also wearing the Skims Fits Everybody square neck bodysuit right now too. So the Fits Everybody collection truly is not restricted to just the undergarments, but I did want to share my favorite undergarments with you all today. Once you go Skims, you will not go back, and you'll be running to your drawer to replace everything, just like I am. You can get free shipping on orders over $75. If you aren't already convinced, there are 100,000 other 5-star reviews that are there for a reason that can also vouch for what I'm saying. After you place your order, this will be a huge help for me if you can say that I sent you to your purchase for Skims. Select YouTube in the survey, and then be sure to select my channel in the drop-down menu that comes up so you can let Skims know that I sent you. You can click the link in the description box to check out the Fits Everybody collection and many other perfect fit essentials. Thank you so much to Skims for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Y'all know this is like a dream come true for me, because I've been talking about them endlessly for the past few years. Why does making a triple shot espresso at home feel like uncharted territory, but doesn't faze me when I go to Starbucks and get a venti with like 4 shots? It's much needed today with the lack of sleep that I've gotten over the last few days. If y'all watched my weekend in my life, then y'all know I made this taco bake casserole thing that I found on Instagram. I'll leave the recipe link down below. And we meal prepped this for the week, and it was super easy. And Griffin texted me from work and said he's had it and it's really good. I'm taking a little bit of a late lunch today because I got held up with some stuff at work, but it's like 2 o'clock. Having a cream soda, the taco bake, and then I'm gonna crush like a couple tortilla chips on top for some crunch. Morning, it's Tuesday. I went to F45 per usual. Already made my smoothie and everything, but everything is like a mess on the counter behind me, so ignore that. But haven't talked to y'all because last night we went to Griffin's parents' house for dinner because one of his sisters and then his mama is in town, so we were visiting with them and going over some honeymoon stuff. And I am so tired because I started my period last night, like after dinner basically, and I was like so happy because I was like, oh my gosh, my cramps weren't that bad. Like I was like, this is manageable, love that for me. And then in the middle of the night last night, I woke up and my cramps, I was literally like, I'm going to die, this is terrible. And I was up for a little bit because of that, so that was fun. And I just feel like I have not gotten good sleep in like a week, so I'm just feeling very all over the place. But I wasn't gonna go to F45. I literally was so close to just not going. I got out of bed so late, but I still made it there on time. And I almost didn't go just because I was like, I didn't get a lot of sleep. And then I was like, honestly, I'm only gonna get like, what, maybe 45 minutes or an hour more of sleep by the time I fall asleep. And I was like, I don't really think it's worth it. And then I started thinking about it and I was like, okay, if I go work out, I will feel so much better because working out does help my cramps so much. The only time I feel like it doesn't really help is if I'm doing really intense cardio, like going to a spin class or doing like a really intense cardio day at F45, and today was a strength day. So I was like, if we go, the cramps won't be as bad and you will thank yourself. So we went. That's done with, but I've been taking care of some bridesmaid dress related stuff this morning for my bridesmaids. We're using Birdie Gray and I'm actually working with them, which I'm so thankful for and excited about because I'm able to get all of the girls' dresses for free in exchange for working with them. I mean, I guess it's technically a sponsorship, but it's not like I'm being paid for working with them. We're just getting the dresses for free, but I'm so happy because that obviously makes things a lot easier on my bridesmaids. I am doing things. It's gonna look so good. I'm so excited. But I kind of told everybody like what color, because I'm doing a mix of colors, and then I told them that they could pick their style. But even with like many options to choose from, everyone chose the same style almost, or almost everybody did. And then I was like, okay, wait, like I don't want like one person to like be in a completely different style and dress when everybody else is in basically the same thing. So I had to like reevaluate and be like, okay, do you two people who have like a different dress mind switching, because that way everything can just look more cohesive. Everybody then had the option to pick between two, because two of the styles, there were two girls who picked a style that was close enough to what everybody else picked, and because of that I was like, those are fine, so I really only need two people to like switch. So I gave everybody the option between two dresses at the end of it. But initially it was like, you can pick whatever you want, but I wasn't expecting everybody to basically pick the same thing. I wanted to show y'all, I know I showed y'all some of the stuff we got in our registry last week in the vlog, but we got more in this weekend and like yesterday. So here's a few other things, I'll leave them linked, and I just want to show y'all because I think it's like really helpful, because I know when we were making our registry, I just like didn't really know what I know what people typically get, but because we've lived together since like 2019, we have so much stuff. Granted, we knew we wanted to replace like all of our kitchen stuff since it's all mismatched college things from like when Griffin was in school and when I was in school and from our own apartments. So with that being said, we knew we wanted to replace kitchen stuff, but we have a lot of the other things like towels and like sheets and everything. Like we don't need any of that. So for the kitchen, we got these plates in, and these are Crate and Barrel. These are the Logan stackable plates, and we also got these are the salad plates, obviously. And then we also, which we just ran these last night, we also got the Logan dinner plates, and I love these because they just have a slightly raised edge, and they're just white, and they're really good quality and nice. And then we also have the Logan bowls, and these are also stackable, and I love how they just are all cohesive. And we're gonna get rid of, we probably won't get rid of these because these are from Target and they're like relatively new. But we're gonna get rid of like our old bowls and old plates and stuff. And I got these gorgeous glasses. They're wine glasses, and they're technically for red wine, but I think I will use them for whatever wine I want, because I actually don't have any wine glasses that are stemmed. I only have like the little stemless, not even glass ones or whatever from like TJ Maxx, which is fine, but it's nice to have like some fancy ones. And this is from Crate and Barrel as well. This is just like a little serving set. So you got like a little slotted spoon, a spoon, a big, I can't think of what this is called right now, and then a little, whatever this is, spatula thing. And in all of these boxes, I have just our silverware, which I haven't taken out yet and everything, because I want to get rid of our old stuff, because we have a mix of like this old silver kind from my apartment and then this black kind we got when we moved to Texas. But a lot of these black ones, they were really good for like 2 years, but they've gotten kind of to where the paint's coming off on some of them. But we may still keep, I think we'll probably just keep the silver ones since they look pretty similar to these, but I don't know. This mirrored silverware set, spoon, fork, and I don't know what the other one is, honestly. So I'll leave everything linked. I just wanted to share some of the things that we've gotten for the kitchen so far with y'all. It is lunchtime. It's been a very busy morning at work, but I am taking a break. I ate some yogurt like an hour ago, so I'm just gonna eat like a later lunch, I think, at my desk, and just use like most of this hour to actually do things I need to do. But I just walked Ella, and I'm gonna use this like the next like 40 minutes to just knock out some wedding related stuff. And I did want to talk about sort of just like our honeymoon, because it was something that we had planned to have like taken care of by this point, but time is just like flying. And we originally were planning on going to Hawaii, and I have wanted to go to Hawaii for like as long as I can remember. Y'all know I'm such a like beach soul and love everything about the beach at heart, and y'all know I love surfing, so I've always followed so many people growing up that are from Hawaii and everything. So it's always just been sort of like a bucket list destination for me, as I'm sure it is for a lot of other people. And it's somewhere that neither Griffin and I have been. So we were just like, this would be a really good option. And when we were initially looking a couple months ago, we were like, okay, let's look at Hawaii versus St. Lucia versus like the British Virgin Islands, and just kind of look at the difference, because obviously like St. Lucia and the British Virgin Islands are a lot closer to us. Flights to Hawaii were like distinctively cheaper, like a lot cheaper than going basically almost anywhere in the Caribbean, which was really weird to us. But like a month ago, or about a month and a half ago probably, we were looking at flights and we were pretty torn between Maui and Kauai. Found a bed and breakfast that we really loved in Maui, and we were literally like totally going to book it, and the flights were really cheap per person, like for as far as you'd be going. They were like $600 or $700, which I know is like a lot of money, but compared to how it being like $1,200 to go somewhere in the Caribbean, we were like, what the heck? Why would you not go to Hawaii if it's that much cheaper? And you know, that's more of like the bucket list destination for us. So we had found that bed and breakfast, and then we also had a place in Kauai as sort of just like our second option. And we really wanted to go to Kauai more because we felt like it was more of the vibe we wanted for our honeymoon, more of like a secluded and intimate type of setting, and not as, you know, tourist heavy, and just more romantic and everything, since this is our first trip together, just the two of us, soon after we found the bed and breakfast in Maui. But unfortunately the wildfires obviously happened, and we were just like, okay, well, we're definitely not going to this bed and breakfast, because it was literally 2 miles from where the worst of the wildfires happened, which it's been so devastating to just see what happened. Just like I just can't even imagine. So we were like, okay, we're obviously not going to do that. So then we were kind of considering still going to Kauai, and then we were just like, you know what, we don't really think we need to go to Hawaii, like given the current circumstances. People, you know, need to be at a different island because of the damages and everything, and from the displacement, then like we don't want to get in the way of that. So it is very sad that like we can't go where we initially planned, but obviously it's much more sad what happened. So we went back to the drawing board, and now we're looking at other places, and we're kind of looking at Turks and Caicos, Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, those kind of situations, and we're trying to just narrow it down right now. And the biggest thing is, I'm a beach person, and I could literally have a beach, sit on the beach from sunrise to sunset and be perfectly content. Griffin does enjoy the beach, and he enjoys going with me and everything, but he's not somebody who like only likes to do that and just wants to sit on the beach all day. And granted, I'm not gonna want to do that every single day of my honeymoon, but I could if I really wanted to. So we're really just trying to find somewhere that has a good mix of excursions that involve, you know, like maybe hiking or mountains, and also the beach scenery, so we get a good mix of both, which was why Hawaii was like also a top contender, because it wasn't like we were just going somewhere where there's really just a beach. So that's where we're at with the honeymoon. So I am kind of looking through, doing a lot of research for the different places that we're considering now, and we're really hoping to make a decision this week. So I'm really trying, I've just been building out pros and cons list, scouring Reddit and TikTok, trying to find, you know, as much as I can about each of the different places, the pros and cons, and then of course scouring through all the reviews, because I am such a chronic researcher. I have to like read everything about places before we decide. So I'm gonna try and build out a pros and cons list and have sort of 2 plans available. So I'm gonna work on that now. Morning guys, happy Wednesday. I'm about to head in office, fully an egghead right now. I meant to wash my hair last night, but I was like just too tired. We went to Griffin's parents again last night for dinner. Sorry if you can hear Ella eating underneath the camera. And I didn't want to wake up early this morning either to wash my hair and I probably could have, but I ended up just choosing to lay in bed longer. I just slicked my hair back and braided it in a ponytail. I'm wearing this Princess Polly top. These are the Archer pants from Princess Polly. These are like the slate, like navy color, I think. And then my platform faux leather high top Converse. I just saw Dunkin' has their pumpkin flavors back today, so we're gonna go to Dunkin'. I'm probably gonna get to the office like right at 9. I have an eye doctor appointment today at 5:30, which is close to downtown. We gotta finalize my contacts prescription from last week, if you watched last week's vlog. So I'm gonna go after work from the office, and that'll make, I guess, today a little bit easier. Morning, guys. We have not talked in a bit. Yesterday was just quite the busy day. Was in the office like all day and went to my eye doctor appointment just to like finalize my contact prescription and everything. So did that like right after work, and that appointment was at 5:30. And then I came home and Griffin was on FaceTime with some of his friends for a little bit. Just didn't talk to y'all, or I didn't think to, since he was on the phone. And then we made dinner and I edited a video like right after dinner, so I was pretty much just working all day yesterday. I didn't get the video finished, but it's my video for this upcoming Sunday, but I want to get it done before this weekend, so I'm hoping to finish up editing it tonight, because this weekend I have to edit this video and submit it by Tuesday. So I want to get that video like pretty much completely edited this weekend. So in order to like do that and then also get a video up on Sunday, I need to finish last week's video before this weekend. It was just a busy evening, but went to F45 this morning as usual and did my normal morning routine and everything. But I finished reading Done and Dusted this morning. I stayed up last night to like make some good progress through it, but I was getting like really tired when I was reading it, so I saved the last like 30 or 40 pages for this morning. And it was such a good book. It was definitely, it's not like this earth-shattering plot. There's no big crazy plot twists. There's not a ton of drama in it. Like there's some drama, really just about like a family in a small town on a ranch in Wyoming, which was such a fun setting because I haven't read a book in that type of setting before. And this girl basically moves back home, which is, you know, something she never saw herself doing. She, you know, moved away from home to try and create a new life for herself, and then ended up coming back home after she had a bad riding accident on her horse. And pretty much it's like a forbidden romance between the brother's best friend and the little sister. And I'm not really giving anything away. All of this is in the summary of the book. And it's like the small town local bad boy and then this girl. And the frenemies to lovers and slow burn is so good in the book. My favorite trope is definitely like enemies to lovers and slow burn. I don't know why. It just like creates so much tension and everything, and I love it. And it was definitely one of the spiciest books I've read, if not the spiciest. So I haven't read like a ton of super spicy books. Most of mine I feel like are on the same level, but this one was definitely a little bit above most of everything else I read. But it was just such a good, like, feel good, easy romance, and it's like a short book, and I'm pretty sure it's the author's debut novel, which is crazy because it was so good. I really liked it, and the second one's gonna come out, and I'm excited for that whenever that's gonna be. I found the main character pretty relatable, and I liked all the supporting characters a lot because they were all like very just like lovable characters, and you got like a little bit of all of them. And gotta figure out what I want to read next. I really want to read Divine Rivals. I've heard really good things about it, and the plot sounds really interesting. But I think it's a like fantasy book, and I don't really know if I want to read fantasy right now. I'm trying to like cling on to easy summer romances as long as I can, and even if it's not a summer romance, just easy romances. I do want to read Before We Were Strangers, but I think that's like a really sad book. And then I want to read Sorrow and Bliss too, which is also I think a really sad book. And then The Secret History, Beartown, Hello Stranger, Out on a Limb. I have a lot I want to read right now, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Probably won't start a new one tonight, unfortunately. I want to start a new one tonight, but we'll see. I just need to finish editing that video. That's kind of like my main priority. But I got some stuff to figure out for the wedding too. I finally got a quote back from the person I think we're gonna use for cake, but I just can't believe how expensive cake is. I'm just like, for something that we're gonna eat and it's, you know, we're literally just eating it. I just don't know. These are new, don't break them. Happy Friday, it's like 7:40 and I just got done walking Ella and went to have 45 this morning. I just got some stuff in the mail last night from Amazon, so I just wanted to show you really quick, but it's literally nothing crazy. I got this little cover-up dress, which I might return it and get like a long sleeve crochet one, just like a white little cover-up for my batch trip. I think it was like 20 bucks, so I was like, let's just do that. I'm really not buying anything to wear for the batch trip. I did get a swimsuit from Princess Polly using my own code, because I did want at least one white swimsuit. I don't have any, but I was like, I am perfectly fine wearing like non-white swimsuits on the trip. I do want to wear white like most of the trip and just like take advantage of that. And I have dresses I want to wear for the trip, but I might need like one more white dress because I know I have two for sure that I want to wear on the trip. And I don't know the exact like theme of one of the nights and of the whole batch trip. I'm not doing like a theme night every night because I just feel like people feel pressure to spend money doing that. So we're just really doing like, all I know is that one night the girls are wearing blue and I'm wearing white, and blue is like an easy color. I think everybody has blue in their closet. It's just like a blue dress. So I don't really know what the theme is, but I did make the itinerary and like designed it in Canva, and it's so freaking cute. My maid of honor just told me to use like light blues and like baby pinks. Kind of sounds like a gender reveal, but honestly my two favorite colors. And I was gonna get like actual tote bags for them, but my maid of honor told me like don't get anything like bag or shirt related. So I was like, okay. He's like trying to surprise me without like giving away too much. But I have so many makeup, skincare, whatever products, y'all. My manager is amazing, Lexi, my good friend and manager for YouTube and everything. I kind of like made a list of brands that I would love to like reach out to for PR, like for gifting for the bachelorette trip, because I know a lot of brands do that. So I've gotten stuff. I'll show y'all everything when the time is actually here, because right now everything's like, I have this huge stack of boxes in our closet under the stairs. But I've gotten stuff from Poppy, Olive and June, Supergoop, I think Tarte's sending some stuff. And I'm so thankful because I just get to spoil the living crap out of my girls with all of that. But then I also have all of the PR that I've been saving, which I had a huge box, or my parents took it home last time they visited. I didn't take it home. So I'll be dividing all of that up, and then also all the stuff that we've been sent. So I was like, what would be like a good way for me to present it to them? I didn't want to do a big box or anything because I knew that they would all be like flying back for the most part. So I wanted to do something that would be travel friendly. And I know a lot of the products I'm giving them, some of them are going to take up a lot of space in their luggage, and it's like makeup, so they may not be able to travel or check. And if that's the case, I'm just gonna have them like give me the products, like stick them in a Ziploc bag and then like ship them to them if they can't travel home with them. But I at least still want to give them to them, or at least try to. But I ordered these, they were so affordable. I think it was like $10 for two. But they're these like little blue and white checked bags. I meant to order one and then order the rest because I wanted to see what they looked like first, make sure they were good, and then order the rest. But I ordered half of them, which is just weird. I don't know why I just didn't order all of them. I don't really want to open them yet because I just don't want to get any stains or anything on them. But they're just a like kind of knit material. You can kind of see it. And they're like a baby blue and white, but I love that it came with two, so I'll really be able to stuff a lot in here. And I honestly have more than this size of products for the girls, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. Last night I didn't talk so much. I really just like cleaned up. I was just kind of in like a cleaning mood, and honestly my environment was overstimulating me, and I was like, I need to just tidy some things up because I had crap everywhere. Which yesterday at lunch I kind of worked on just cleaning like our bathroom and the guest bathroom, which doesn't take too long because it's just like, you know, wiping things down and cleaning the toilet. I didn't clean the shower. I was like, I just need to like clean a little bit. And so I did that at lunch yesterday, and then cleaned my desk, like just dusted it and wiped it down. And then last night I like tidied up everything else. Like I wiped down the counters in the kitchen. I wiped down like all the bathroom mirrors and the coffee table, and just like put a bunch of my stuff away that's been out, and folded some laundry. So got a lot of like little cleaning things done last night and everything. And then I also finished up kind of designing our invitation suite, which I think I'm using Truly Engaging, just because their prices are best compared to like Minted and the Knot. I think I'm gonna use them, but I haven't ordered them yet because we are using enclosure cards or whatever for the rehearsal dinner, and I don't have all the information for that yet. But it's so crazy how expensive they are. But I feel really good because I got like the template
with all the addresses and everything like done. Like it was already done from the save the dates, but we had some changes and everything since the save the dates. Like more people are on the list now, and then some people's addresses have changed. So I got all of that finished and uploaded in Truly Engaging so that when it's time to order the invitations, I can just like press the button and go. So it's all like ready to go basically. And I kind of worked through emailing with a vendor for cake last night, and I had to sign like an updated hair and makeup contract. My mom and Griffin's mom, we added on to the hair and makeup. So really was just catching up on emails and everything last night, and then cleaning. So really nothing exciting, but I'm gonna make my protein smoothie now, and then I'm gonna work on finishing planning my podcast. It's like almost done, but I want to finish it up so that I can record it either tonight or tomorrow morning.
Tell you, I'm obsessed with this Skims bralette. I'm so obsessed. It's literally the comfiest thing in the world. I don't have a shirt on because I thought the shirt I wanted to put on was down here in the dryer, but I forgot that. I already took everything up yesterday, so I'll put a shirt on soon. While my shirt is off, I am so obsessed with it. It's just like the comfiest thing ever, and I just like forget I even have anything on during the day, which is the best feeling. It is like 6 o'clock and I'm about to get ready extremely quickly because we are going to meet Savannah and Jake for dinner. We're getting sushi at a place in the Heights. I think we're going to Hamari, I want to say is the name of it, which I've not been to before. So excited to try something new and go somewhere new. But oh my gosh, what a freaking Friday it's been. I swear it never fails that someone sends me something that's relatively time sensitive but insanely time consuming at like 4:30 on a Friday. It happens all the time and I'm just like, we had all week. And I know some stuff does come up last minute, but it's always just like, did this seriously just now come up? And if so, why do I have the worst luck ever? I've been working on something for like an hour and a half and I got to a stopping point, which I might have to work on it more this weekend, either like really early tomorrow morning or on Sunday, because we're probably not going to be home most of tomorrow. And my eyes like literally feel like they're about to fall out of my head because what I was doing is just not fun. It's really easy. It's just extremely like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just extremely mundane and tedious, and that's all I can say. I have peanut butter under my fingernails because I was eating some celery and peanut butter as a snack earlier because I didn't really have that big of a lunch. I don't know what is in the smell of the YSL Skin Tint and then this Glow In Balm, but it smells so good for like a makeup product. And Lancome sent me some new stuff and I really wanted to try some of it out, but it's downstairs and I don't feel like getting it. So, especially because I have next to no time right now. I think Griffin just got home. Griffin?
What?
Hello.
Okay. Where's your money?
I was vlogging and I was like, I think Griffin just got home.
No. I'm upside down.
So am I. My camera's broken.
Oh.
Nobody's surprised. This does not match me at all.
You didn't take it off?
No. The finished product will look better.
It always does, man.
Trust the process. To leave. Got ready in like 20 minutes, so not bad. I'm wearing this Princess Polly purse. I'll leave it linked. My coat is still good right now, but I don't know if it will be once the video goes up. These Princess Polly pants. I'm literally a walking Princess Polly out all the time. Princess Polly shoes, and then this tank is from Aritzia. And I just pulled my hair back
half up because it wasn't looking too hot. And then I've got on Princess Polly necklace. I don't know where these earrings are from, but the other two are from Studs. And yeah, that's the look. And I just got my lip products ready to go. I have no idea how nice this place is or if it's nice at all, but I'm dressed very casually. But I'm on my period, so I just wanted to be comfortable. But I'm at the point of my period where I'm like safe to wear white pants, you know, but still just want to be comfortable because I feel bloated and everything. It is like 10 o'clock now and I just took off my makeup and got ready for bed. Remember where we went? Himachi? Something like that. It starts with an H. I'll put it on screen. I can't remember. And it was kind of in like it's like just north of the Heights off of 610 in Houston. Kind of in like the Oak Forest area in a way. The area that or close to the area that I lived in when I lived here in 2018 in the summer. And it's so crazy to just see how much is over in that area now. Like it was in like this little cute area and there were a lot of like families with kids and everything playing, and there was like a coffee food truck outside. There was like a lot of different like little food places, but I think it's a sister restaurant of Handy's, which I love. But the sushi was pretty good. We had a couple different rolls, but the thing that like stood out to us most there was for sure the crispy tuna roll. It was so good. Then we had some lychee martinis, which were good. Those are like Savannah's like favorite ever, so we had some of those. And then there was Fat Cat Creamery like next door, which was like an ice cream place, and we went there and got ice cream after. And I got the almond cream ice cream in a waffle cone, and it was really, really good. It's almost 10 o'clock and I really wanted to start editing this video really badly, but I didn't. So I'm probably just gonna wake up early in the morning and work on editing this because I think Griffin's waking up early to go run anyways. But thank you all so much for watching this work week in my life. Be sure to check out Skims down below. I'm literally wearing Skims right now. Oh my gosh, that was like not intentional at all. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already. Check out my podcast and follow me on all my socials linked down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Turn on post notifications. And I will see you all at my next vlog.